guys! So today I am going to be doing a story time video for you all. This story time, I had literally such a struggle trying to film it. Let me tell you about this. So basically I knew that I wanted to do a story time on what I am going to be doing a story time on today for you all. However, there was another YouTuber involved, which is Tate Lovett. If you guys didn't know, I am pretty good friends with him. I'll leave his channel below so you guys could go and subscribe to him. So basically this is about an experience we had last year at Playlist Live Orlando, so at Playlist Live 2015. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna film this story time, I might as well film it with him when I see him again because, you know, like we were both involved. So we get to Playlist and I went to go film it with him and we filmed the entire video and the video came out so crappy. The lighting was so off and we just didn't bother to turn lights on. We just kept going with the video and the entire video looks orange and dark and just terrible. And after we filmed that video, we also filmed a collab on his channel, which I'll also link below. But yeah, we filmed a video for his channel where I pierced his ears and we didn't want to get rid of that video footage because I was like, listen, this story time that we filmed is not going to work out. I am not putting that on my channel because it was just such a crappy video. So we decided what we would do for the collab is I would just come and tell you guys about the story myself, and then on his channel he would upload the video of me piercing his ears, which literally it is such a hilarious video. So I really suggest that you guys go check it out, link below. But anyways, this is the story time about a sex scandal that happened between me and the wonderful Tate Lovett at Playlist Live 2015. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and stay subscribed to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Friday at 6 p.m. East, and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat if you're not already. It is at BeautyChickee on all my social media. But yeah, let's hop right into it. So let's get started. Alright, so this video has literally so many parts to it, like this story time. I don't even know where to begin. So basically last year, Playlist Live 2015 was the first time I ever met Tate in person. Me and him were like really good friends on YouTube for like, I think maybe a year before that. So basically what happened is we met each other at Playlist. It was a great time. So basically what happened is one of the days of Playlist, I don't know which day, I think it might have been the Saturday or Sunday or Friday. Actually, I think it was Friday night of Playlist. So Friday night of Playlist, me and Tate decide, hey, let's film a collab video. The collab video that we were gonna do was Truth or Dare, and we were gonna split it into two parts. It was going to go on his channel and my channel, like a part 1 and part 2. That video footage ended up getting lost, but anyways, so basically he's like, oh, come into my hotel room or whatever. I'm like, all right, sounds good. So I go into his hotel room and we basically kick everybody that's in the hotel because there were like a couple of our friends in there. We kicked them all out because we were like, you know what, we need peace and quiet to film this video. We didn't want just like random people in the background of our video. We printed out ahead of time, like before we went to Playlist, we printed out the truths and dares that we got off of Twitter and Instagram, and we just printed them out on strips of paper and put them in a cup, and we were just gonna like, you know, like shake it and pick one out. What happened is we start to film this video, and one of the dares was to swap clothes. So of course, me and Tate do it, but what we did was we get up, and there's like, in the Playlist Live bathrooms, like in the hotels, there's like two parts to it. There's like the outside part where like the sink is and the vanity and the big mirror, and then there's a door, and when you go through the door, that's where the actual toilet and shower is. I was inside the bathroom. He was near like the vanity area, and there's like a little like slit at the very top of the door, so we were like taking our clothes off and like throwing it back and forth to each other. So no, we were not changing in front of each other. We get each other's clothes on and we literally looked absolutely ridiculous. I was sweating and he was so uncomfortable because I was wearing like a cross top that was like a crop top, and he is like, what am I doing with my life right now? And I was in like, he was wearing like a t-shirt with a flannel with a windbreaker over it, and it was hot as hell, and I'm like, how are you wearing this? But that's besides the point. We're in this room and we're filming, and then his friends were like outside the room, like our friends are outside the room, and his dad and his mom started to get mad because we were like screaming at them like, don't come in, don't come in, don't come in, because we were filming this collab video. What happened is we ended up going back to the bathroom or whatever, and we switched clothes again, and we switched, and then finally we let his parents in like 10-20 minutes later, and we both looked like messed up, like, you know, like the whole bedhead type of thing. We kind of looked like that. His parents are like, why are you locking your friends out of the room? Like, what are you doing? And like all this stuff. And we were just like, oh, we were just collabing, like we promised, and that is what we were doing. But they were like, all right, whatever, you know, kind of sus, but kind of not. So that was the first part. So now forwarding, that was on Friday or Saturday. Now forwarding into Sunday of Playlist Live, that was Universal Day, which on Sunday of Playlist Live, Orlando, everybody goes to Universal if you have like a wristband. I happened to have a wristband, but I was not able to go. I had this wristband on, and me and Tate and our friend Callista were trying to get it off of me. We couldn't break the wristband, and we had to try and slide it off of my wrist even though it was on like tight as hell. We had to try and slide it off and then slide it somehow onto like Tate's arm or something like that, or whoever we were giving it to, because if it broke and we tried to like tape it or something like that or show it to security, they wouldn't let us. We're in my hotel room, me, Callista, and Tate, and they're just like trying to pull this thing off of my arm. Like we tried putting lotion on my arm, we tried putting my business cards, like this bracelet would not come off. Tate gets a call from his parents in the middle of that. And all you hear is me and Callista in the background like, like making like these noises trying to get this wristband off of me. So his parents are like, what the hell is going on? And then he was just quick to the point. He's like, listen, I can't talk right now, I gotta go, goodbye, hangs up on them. My dad just came in and told me to be quieter, so I'm gonna be quieter. Anyways, continuing with what I was saying. So combining that noise of me like trying to get this off and Callista and then Tate hanging up on his mom so quickly, this just adds up to something bad. And then finally we get this wristband off of me. And then me and Tate go down into the lobby of the hotel because his dad was like, hey, like I need you to come in the lobby like right now. So Tate goes down into the lobby of the hotel and I am with him. Keep in mind, so this is about to get so awkward. What happened is we go into the lobby, we meet up with his dad, and his dad printed out the hotel receipt, and like you could use like your card to like charge things in like the stores and stuff like that. You could charge it to your room rather than like actually paying for it. Earlier in that day or like the day before, something like that, Tate went to the shop or whatever and he bought something and it came out on the receipt. His dad pulls the receipt out and goes, Tate, may I ask you what you bought at this store? And Tate's like, oh, I don't know, I got like some like whatever. He was like talking about what he got and stuff like that. Like, I don't even know, like he got like Band-Aids or something and like chips or like soda and like ice cream and something like that. His dad's like, then what is this? His dad shows him the receipt and it says Magnum double CC on it. Magnum is a condom brand. And the fact that it said double and CC, yeah, it just was not fun. So I am standing right there and I'm looking at the receipt and his dad is like, that's condoms, correct? Because you look at a receipt that says Magnum on it, you're gonna think condoms, like hello, that's a condom brand. It says double CC on it too, like double, like I don't even know. Like the C standing for condoms and the Magnum, the condom brand, so it was like, everything just adds together. And then, you know, you hear the noise of me and Callista in the background with the wristbands, and then you also hear, you know, me and Tate kicking them out of the room to film our collab video, and then you see on your son's receipt, Magnum, you're gonna think that your son is having sex. So to put it into terms, his dad and his mother thought that I was having sex with their son. Meanwhile, me and Tate did not do a single damn thing. I didn't even kiss Tate, and just no. I did not kiss anybody at Playlist 2015. I did not hook up with anybody at Playlist 2015. The most I ever did was hug a human being. So back to the receipt though, Tate is like, oh my gosh, like looking at this receipt, it says Magnum, and he's thinking the same thing, condoms. So he's looking and he's like, I don't know, maybe like one of my friends used my card to like go buy them, or like maybe somebody bought them as a joke just to mess with me. And he was like trying to come up with like all these possible reasons for why it says Magnum on the receipt. Because I mean, obviously his mom's not buying condoms, and obviously his dad's not buying condoms, and I don't think his little sister is. So he's just trying to put the puzzle pieces together to figure out like who could have done this, like what? So then all of a sudden, as he's freaking out and as his dad's freaking out, it hit him. All of a sudden, Tate's like, oh my gosh, pause, wait a second. He goes, you guys need to come with me. He grabs my hand and he grabs his dad's hand and brings us into the little shop that they have in the hotel. He runs into the fridge and he looks and he's like, that is it. He pulls out an ice cream bar. This ice cream bar was a Magnum double caramel ice cream bar. Hence, on the receipt, Magnum double CC. So us thinking it was condoms, we totally forgot that Magnum is an ice cream brand. He was like, this is what I bought. I did not buy condoms. I knew that I bought ice cream. This is the ice cream that I bought. Look at it, friggin' Magnum Double Caramel, Magnum Double CC. It fits perfectly. And the bad part too is that the people at the front desk, when friggin' Tate's dad went to them to ask what it was on the receipt, they told him that it was condoms because they're probably thinking the same thing. You know, friggin' Magnum condom brand. In the end, me, Tate, and his dad and his mom, we literally all laughed it off. It's a big joke now. It's hilarious. His parents absolutely adore me, and Carrie is my favorite human being in the world, and so is his dad. Like, I hold them close to my heart. But that is the story in the end. So his dad was like, you know, like big stress relief off of his shoulders. Like, oh my gosh, good. Thank God my son is not having sex at Playlist Live, and I was not having sex at Playlist Live. So everybody, nobody was doing anything. And in the end, also, it ended up being good for their family because then his dad complained to the front desk or something, and they ended up getting like a bunch of money off of their stay or something like that. So that worked out great. But that, my friends, is the story of me and Tate's Playlist Live sex scandal. I hope you chickies enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and stay subscribed to my channel. If you're not following my social media, which is at BeautyChickee on Twitter and Instagram, then I suggest that you go and do that. If you want to check out my latest video, it'll be linked right below. And right next to that is my merchandise, BeautyChickie's hats, sweaters, shirts. Make sure to go purchase it. Everything on the screen is clickable, the merchandise is clickable, and everything is in the down bar below. So with that being said, I'm going to go, and I hope you chickies enjoyed this sex scandal video. And once again, make sure to go and subscribe to the lovely Tate Lovett and check out our collab video below. And I'm going to go. So with that being said, ciao, ciao, chickies.